Morning class 2. Today we are starting a new poem of English 2 and the topic of this poem is Where Go the Boats. So now first I will read the whole poem and then I will explain, okay? Dark brown is the river, golden is the sand. It flows along forever with trees on either hand. Green leaves are floating, castles of the foam, boats of mine are boating, when will all come home? On goes the river and out past the mill, away down the valley, away down the hill. Away down the river, 100 miles or more, other little children shall bring my boats ashore. Robert Louis Stevenson. So, students, this poem is written by Robert Louis Stevenson, and in this poem we are going to learn about boats, okay? And in this poem we can see that a child who thinks where does the boat go and when the boat will return at home. And at the end of the poem, he thinks that perhaps it will never come back. So now first I will read the first stanza and then I will explain, okay? I will now explain stanza wise, okay? Dark brown is the river, golden is the sand. It flows along forever with trees on either hand. So here in the first stanza, the poet says that the river where the boat is floating is very dark brown in color, okay? And he says that the sand looks like golden in color. So now I'll read the second stanza. Green leaves are floating, castles of the foam, boats of mine are boating, when will all come home? So, in the second stanza, the poet says that the river will flow forever without stopping with trees all around it. Okay, so now I will read the third stanza. On goes the river and out past the mill, away down the valley, away down the hill. So here in the third stanza, the poet says that the river flows by crossing all the valleys and hills without stopping. Okay, so now I will read the fourth stanza. Away down the river, 100 miles or more, other little children shall bring my boats ashore. So, in the last stanza, the poet says that the boat flows down the river and it crosses 100 miles and more, okay? And at the end of the journey, other little children will bring the boat beside the river, okay? So, students, this poem is about the speaker's paper boat, okay? So the speaker sees the boat floating on a flowing river and wonder where it will stop, okay? He imagines the boat's path through valleys and hills, and he says that the children far away will finally bring his boat back on land, okay? So now we will go through animation.
Where Go the Boats by Robert Louis Stevenson. Dark brown is the river, golden is the sand. It flows along forever with trees on either hand. Green leaves are floating, castles of Out past the mill, away down the valley, away down the hill, away down the river, 100 miles or more, all the little children shall bring my boats ashore.